Greetings, my fans. Yep, this is my second video today. Actually, it's my second video within a few hours. Just trying to get my camera adjusted. So, since I haven't posted in a while, I'm going to be doing a few videos today. After doing that Assassin's Creed video, I just took a break, listened to some Eminem, finished my spaghetti, and now I'm going to be doing this. My first actually good reaction video, at least I hope it's good. Today I'm going to be reacting to the new death battle that came out earlier today. Danny Phantom versus American Dragon Jake Long. I actually don't really know who this Jake Long is, but I gotta say I actually really like Danny Phantom, so let's get started. So, at the gates, I can only say that I can think Danny Phantom's gonna win because I don't know who this Jake Long is. Okay.
April 30th on RoosterTeeth.com.
They had an advertisement, I just skipped it. Yeah, this is pretty cool, actually. The old school.
There's a thin line between the natural and the supernatural.
And for some reason, the weirdest of powers keep showing up in teens. When's it gonna be our turn?
Danny Phantom, Amity parts half-human, half-ghost superhero.
And Jake Long, the hip American dragon of New York City. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Young Danny Phantom, he was just 14 when his parents built a very strange machine. It was designed to view a world unseen. He's gonna catch them all, because he's Danny Phantom.
Nice, but let's focus on his backstory.
What do you mean? I just did. In song.
I mean, Boomstick does have a pretty fair point. I mean, his entire backstory is in song.
Fair enough. Danny wasn't much different from your usual high school teenager. A bit awkward, a bit geeky, but not unusual. Except for the fact that his parents had taken up a very unusual profession.
Yeah, hunting ghosts!
Among their spectral-seeking equipment was the Fenton Portal, meant to open a rift to the realm of spirits.
The Ghost Zone! But then Danny took a look inside of it. There was a great big flash. Everything just changed. His molecules got all rearranged. Okay, I'll stop.
Unbeknownst to his parents, the portal permanently changed Danny's body, transforming him into a half.
Okay, let's look. Full name? Daniel Fenton. Age 14. Height 105'5". Even I'm taller than him. Species Haffa. Former alias Invisible. Certified junior astronaut. Interests astronomy and bowling. Catchphrase I'm going ghost.
Or a human infused with ecto energy,
AKA Ghost Powers! And when ghosts started invading the living world, Danny took it upon himself to catch them all. And despite this show starting in the early 2000s, that's not talking about Pokemon. Weird coincidence.
He soon became known as the supernatural superhero, Danny Phantom.
And for some reason, nobody figured out that Danny Fenton was Danny Phantom. People are dumb.
Maybe they were just playing along? He is a kid after all.
Now they're stupid.
To catch ghosts, Danny used a lot of his parents' signature gadgets, including the Fenton Thermos.
Once a clever way to sneak your beer into concerts, now a device that sucks up and traps the undead. Wait a minute, is this kid a Ghostbuster? Or, I guess, a Ghostbuster?
In a way, but Danny's ghastly form meant he could do many things that Bill Murray could not.
Okay, that's a lie. There's nothing that Bill Murray can't do. Well, except for surviving shotgun blasts to the chest. Thanks a lot, Jesse Eisenberg.
Do anything a ghost can, like floating around and spooking the shit out of people.
He can fly, sense other spirits, freeze foes.
Okay, let's take a look at his powers. Cryokinesis, I think that's ice powers. Duplication, making copies of himself. Ecto energy, which is ghost rays, ghost shield, ghost stinger, ghost whale. Light projection and telekinesis. Think you have enough of the word ghost in there? Flight, invisibility, intangibility, which makes it to where you can go through objects, and overshadowing. I actually don't know what that is.
with ice, create equally spectral clones of himself, possess others, turn invisible, and expel ectoplasmic energy in the form of barriers and attacks.
Oh yeah, he's a laser-shooting ghost.
Ectoplasma.
Whatever. He can fire beams from his eyes, his finger, and even his spectral sphincter.
I guess that's why they call him Ghastly. Huh? Maybe you should see a doctor. But his
It's
deadliest,
weird
most
hearing
exhausting
Wisby
ability
pun,
is
yeah.
his ghostly wail.
This one comes from the other end, where he's literally yelling at people. He really is a teenager.
This
Really
wail
don't
is
stick.
an omnidirectional burst of ectoplasmic energy, which, at its strongest, can eradicate weaker ghosts in a single shot.
See, just like that.
Why?
Danny's proven himself as a powerful ghost fighter again and again. Like the time he went Kamehameha on this poor skeleton at a mini golf course.
Comparing Danny's size to the crater formed, the energy needed to vaporize this much terrain would be in the ball or golf park of around 550 tons of TNT. Plus, his ectoplasmic beams tend to be considered actual lasers.
I knew it!
They move in straight lines.
Okay, he destroyed a mini golf course, effortlessly lifted a 30-ton school bus. Wait. Okay, just gonna go with what they're saying, even though I don't think school buses are 30 tons. They're probably different ones. Can fly over 112 miles per hour. Outflew a living space shuttle. I don't remember most of this stuff. Battled Valkyrie while flying into orbit. Broke free of Freak Show's mind control. Helped turn the entire Earth intangible. In all fairness, the entire ghost population was doing this. Defeated Dorothea, Undergrowth, Pariah, Vlad Plasmith, and Dan Phantom. Yep, seems consistent.
Lines burn on contact, bounce off reflective surfaces, and can be channeled through a magnifying glass, so they are likely comparable to light in both makeup and speed.
And he's shooting and dodging these things on a daily basis. You'd think with speed like that, he'd never be late for class, or get smacked by some of these heavy hitters like his nemesis Vlad or this dragon lady, Dorothea.
Dorothea's fire breath was powerful enough to disperse a large cloud formation,
Yes,
measuring the distance between this castle and the outskirts. We determined the cloud would, at minimum, need a radius of over 300 meters to encompass the landmass the castle is situated on. Dispersing a cloud cover of that size would need over 7 kilotons of TNT.
He even beat up his future self, Dan Phantom. Because, I guess, that shows that he's matured, because he's Dan now.
Okay, while Danny has defeated Vortex, the circumstances gave him temporary powers to perfectly counter him. Danny is not normally capable of matching powers at Vortex's levels.
As powerful as Danny is, he's still a teenager and has all the arrogance and moodiness that comes with the territory.
And he's got a really bad habit of losing his powers in the most random ways possible. Meet a genie? Powers gone. Shrink ray? Sure, why the hell not? I'm just surprised he didn't trip into his own thermos at some point. Oh wait, he did.
Still, Danny has...
In all fairness, he didn't trip. His sister just, sucked him into it on her own.
saved his hometown and the entire world
that.
time and time again. He had to stop all the ghosts that were coming through. He's here to fight for me and you. Oh, damn it, now you have me doing it. A going ghost.
In all fairness, I'm surprised that I haven't started singing along to the theme song at this point.
Thousands of years ago, a group of mystic warriors were formed. This was the Hunts clan, and their mission was to eliminate all magical creatures from the world.
But these Foot Clan wannabes were in over their heads thanks to the most powerful creatures of them all, the dragon.
In all fairness, was there any doubt the dragon were the most powerful? I mean, what would be the most powerful? Hobbits? Dwarves? Hippogriffs? Okay, hippogriffs are awesome, but they're not powerful.
Short, every corner of the world has a dragon tasked as a guardian of the magical community. This mantle is passed down generation by generation.
So after the Chinese dragon's daughter moved to America, her son became the first American dragon, Jake Long. He's cool, he's hot like the frozen sun. He's young and fast, he's the chosen one. He's the American dragon.
You're gonna do this the whole episode, aren't you?
Probably.
Jake was only 13 years old when he became the newest protector of magic. His responsibilities became tough to him.
Okay. Full name, Jacob Luke Long. Okay, that just sounds like a comic book character. Age 14, height 5'3". How am I taller than all of these people? Species, dragon, zodiac sign Pisces. Has green streaks in his hair from using too much hair gel. Okay. Interest, breakdancing, skateboarding. Catchphrase, dragon up.
Handle alongside school and friends.
Lucky for Jake, he didn't have to go it alone. His grandfather was his mentor in martial arts and all things dragon, and had a magical dog. Foo Dog! Who I'm pretty sure has a higher body count than any of this show's villains.
Wait, what?
Oh, rest in peace, DiCaprio, you handsome devil. I learned how to fight bears from watching you. I'll never let go.
To be
I really
clear,
don't
Jake
like
possessed the
Titanic.
ability to transform
How did
into a
that remake
draconic
sound to me?
persona, complete with brand new physique and abilities.
Oh, duh, he's a freaking dragon. He's got the claws, the teeth, the tail, the wings, and of course the raging, burning fire breath. He was throwing fire from his mouth, his hands, and even his burning beehole.
All of these kids should really go see a doctor.
Nah, his dragon form's in super top condition. He's even got ultra sight and vision thanks to his eye and ear of the dragon powers. Perfect for when some pesky ninja punks are trying to get the jump on you. Gotta hate it when that happens. That's why it's always important to have anti-ninja protection.
What? Where did you sign up for that?
Why do you think I bought 10,000 screaming rubber chickens? Try and put in my shack, you stealth assholes.
He doesn't
can
even
I
need
buy
to transform
some of this,
fully to use these powers. Technically, Jake can morph it.
Okay, powers. Fire breath, winged flight, doppelganger technique, dragon scale armor, ear of the dragon, eye of the dragon, and elemental resistances.
Individual parts of his body at will.
Man, I wish I could transform into a dragon. Nothing would be sweeter than kicking ass as a magical fire-breathing super lizard.
The key word being magic.
Yep, he can fight magical creatures ordinary people can't, including ghosts. He can even use his chi to create doppelgangers of himself for a helping.
Okay, if he can fight ghosts, that means Danny might actually have some trouble, given that his intangibility might be worthless against him.
And
As a dragon, Jake is tough enough to smash through steel, hold up a pillar, and annihilate a house with a simple sneeze. He can produce enough flame to obliterate several sheets of stone. Measuring the size of the hole here next to the girl in the shot, we can tell his fire breath destroyed over 6 million cubic centimeters of stone, which would need over 30 tons of TNT.
that's like getting hit by 3 mother-of-all bombs, which was a massive 10,000 kilogram nuke. You wonder if Jake ever uses breath mints?
He can also fly over 100 miles per hour, moving from ground to cloud level in mere seconds.
And he can dodge lasers too, and they're totally light lasers, reflecting off mirrors.
Okay, that might actually be wrong. I mean, okay, look at...
Great consistent speed, all that stuff.
They also say, multiple times, have said multiple times, and the last time I think was in Ganondorf versus Dracula, but lasers burn. They don't, explode things, but that that crate just exploded when it got hit, and it, instead of burning. So unless it had, something explosive in it, it shouldn't have done that. Or these are clearly not actual lasers.
Jake has accomplished a lot as the Amdrag of New York City, but it wasn't always easy.
Yeah, being a teenager's hard. Not to
Okay, lifted a 400-pound giant, can fly over 179 miles per hour. Fire breath melted steel beams. Found a hidden layer just by listening for it. Destroyed a house by sneezing. Defeated Hunt Girl, Evil Jake, Dark Dragon.
mention keeping his powers a secret from his monster-hating dad. Really landed a winner there, Mom, whose own father is a dragon monster.
He's defeated the Hunts clan over and over, fought off his own evil clone, and even outdid the Dark Dragon himself.
The ultimate dragon. Top-tier dragos around the world are scared shitless of this guy, but Jake whooped his butt and sealed him away for good. Or at least for the next 1,000 years. That'll be someone else's problem.
Unfortunately, Jake has one distinct, unavoidable weakness. Sphinx hair.
Like the Egyptian lion riddle lady?
Exactly.
Well, that's not random at all.
Young and brash though he may be, the world can rest assured that Jake Long will carry on the Dragon's legacy.
He really is the hippest fire-breathing super lizard out there.
Dragon! All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Okay, before the battle actually happens, for all of you who are watching, you can comment in the chat. So why don't you tell me who you think is going to win this? Because right now, I'm still saying Danny has a good shot at winning this. I think Danny's going to win.
There! Back where it belongs!
Yo, back to steal something else? Dragon up! You got 3 seconds before the Amdrak's gonna show you out.
What? Go it goes!
I didn't count 3! Want to try something else? I don't want this to drag on.
Okay, that was bad even for my standards.
How's this? Oh yeah, I'm the air dragon of the NYC, and you those kids ain't got nothing on me.
Okay, why are they running?
I am the dragon. Where'd he go?
Ready for more?
Not a bad trick, Genie. Anything you can do? I can do better.
Really? Okay, that's not good reference.
Guess I was too hot for him. But I'm way cooler.
Really?
Yep. Ow! D to the A to the N and Y. This dragon's got claws and waits to fly. But I'm still better than this other guy. Hey! What? Oh! Time's up, pal.
I knew it.
Well,
I was
looks
right.
like this dragon got burned.
This was a very unique matchup. With both fighters having such different power sets, it was fascinating to watch them clash together.
Actually,
Jake
a couple
was
of their powers
technically
were
more
pretty
skilled
like-
thanks to his grandfather's martial arts training and has proven capable of harming ghosts. But Danny's power and plethora of abilities was difficult for him to counter.
Yeah, Danny's no slouch and has fought a few more battles than Jake. Plus, Jake's never dealt with a ghost as powerful as Danny. Those cranky Civil War spirits didn't exactly have ice beams and ghost lasers.
While they may have been similar in light speed
Unlike Jake, Danny has consistently outsped laser projectiles in battle without issue while being rocketed into orbit in just 2 seconds.
actions, Danny's flight speed was definitely higher. Also, Jake's fire was comparable to 3 GBU-43 warheads, commonly referred to as the mother of all bombs. However, Dorothea's fire was equal to 700 of them.
And Danny took those flames on like a champ, which means Jake didn't have the firepower he needed to knock the teenage ghost down for good.
Danny could overpower Jake's fire with his ecto projectiles, match Jake's duplicates with his own, and even slip past Jake's heightened senses with his invisibility.
And while Danny had all those counters, Jake
Okay. Basically, he can't see him when he's invisible.
didn't have any against Danny's will or possession.
Jake may be the American Dragon for good reason, but he couldn't match up to Danny's impressive power, durability, and ghostly abilities.
It didn't take long for Jake to fall short in this fantastic battle.
The winner is Danny Phantom.
I knew it.
Hey, thanks for watching this episode
Now,
of Death Battle.
Let's see who's going to be in the next battle before I close out this video. Are you kidding me? Okay, next match is someone named She-Ra versus Wonder Woman, and I can't stand Wonder Woman, so I'm not even sure if I'm going to watch that one. After all, they seem to show some clear favoritism towards Wonder Woman after that one with Thor, where they, for some reason, let her win. So, that's the end of the video. Remember to like this video, comment if you feel like commenting. And if you get the chance, share this video to help my channel grow. So with that in mind, this is Randoman, signing off.